because it just has a punky sort of feel, you know what I mean? I want a job, I want a job, I want a good job, I want a job, I want a job that pays, I want a job, I want a job, I want a real job, one that satisfies my artistic needs.
Hey VC, I hope you enjoyed that intro. That turntable was far beyond gone. There was no hope for it, so it was fun to use it in that context. So the title of this video, Under the Influence and Reuniting with Old Friends. So the Under the Influence part is albums I got as a result of friends on the VC here, either showing them or having them playing in the background and mentioning them. So I wanted to share two of those that I got recently that I love. So first one was in the background of a video that Motorhead 247 Alex made, and it is Jean Piche's Heliograms. And this is a repress on white vinyl. It's a 180 gram repress, and it's mastered beautifully, pressed beautifully, and I wouldn't expect anything less from this guy because of his history, his background. It's pretty cool. So he actually studied electroacoustic music and computer music, and he's taught electroacoustic music since 1988 in Montreal. He's also written software, done tons of things. And this was originally released in 1982, and it's one of the first albums to use all digital and computer based instrumentation. So although this sounds very warm and analog synth-wise, it was all done digitally, so pretty cool. And again, yeah, this is a very warm album, you know, despite being digital, and composition is just beautiful, start to finish. By the time it got to the end of side B, I was kind of sad, to be honest with you, so luckily flip it over to side A and go again. Like the cover art on this too, it's the wing of an airplane, and yeah, this music does very much remind me of being in a plane and just kind of floating, and sometimes hitting very light turbulence, and so there's just waves, you know, sometimes a little bit of waves. Highly recommend this. Now, I highly recommend you go to his website and read what he's doing. You know, he's involved with video art now, combining video and music. He's involved with a lot. Just really interesting artist, and I really love this album. So, Motorhead, thanks, man. The next one was playing in the background of world famous Sean Cecilia. I think he's going by Kim Gordon is single now, and I've seen his typing saying he's done with the VC, but I think he's kidding because he's that type of guy. He's a joker, and I like him. So anyways, playing in the background one time, this album. Desert Sand Feels Warm at Night, or Uncle Squids. I guess the guy goes by both monikers. This falls into some genres that are new to me. I know those kids, they've been into it for a long time, but vaporwave, slushwave, and ambient. So this is heavy on the ambient. And if you see that cover art, you know, the music matches that. You know, it's like that Tokyo night or something. Pardon me, this is Shanghai and Hong Kong, so one of those cities at night. It's on a beautiful, deep, sort of blood red vinyl. It's 180 grams. It is pressed very nicely as well. Did a good job mastering and pressing, and came this really cool insert. By the way, it's on Records. I'll leave some links to these Bandcamp sites. Just kind of go down that rabbit hole. Beautiful photography. These are cities I've always wanted to go to see that. So yes, this album is much like the Jean Piche, a lot about the composition. it's wonderfully composed. It's engaging. You never get bored. You want to play it over and over again, and it's just beautiful. Love the Obi strip as well. It's really cool, and I look forward to exploring this genre and subgenres more. So the way I got this, it's hard to find. Found a guy in Discogs with it, and saw on his want list he had an album he wanted that I had, and it's hard to find. So we arranged a trade, and so I got this, and then also he put in there, he threw in, because the one I traded him was a little more valuable, this other sort of vaporwave album, I guess. It's Neuroport, and this is called Neuroport 5, and this is more beat oriented, vaporwave type music, on the hip hop side, I guess, and decidedly lo-fi when compared to this. And I'm thinking that was intentional. I gotta look further than that, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole subgenre of kids who make lo-fi vaporwave. Either that, or this is a really crappy pressing. There's the back. It's on black. And trying to research these guys it's a challenge, because they put stuff out under many names. They're what's the word for that? Fluid, I would say. So yeah, I've enjoyed getting into this genre. Next is going to be reuniting with an old friend, and the album I reunited with recently is this triple LP live James Brown album, Love Power Piece, 1971 at the Olympia Theater in Paris, France. This is a Sundazed reissue. This album was originally produced, mastered, everything by James Brown. If you know about James Brown, you know he has his hands in every part of his art. This is a nice, let's see if I can get it, yeah. Very nice triple gatefold there. Really cool photography, and right up there on the back, you got a picture of him getting down. The records themselves are on 180 gram black, and it's the classic Polydor label with James Brown face on it. If you're familiar with that. And these were cut initially for automatic record changers, which are what was big at that time. And so you have the way it's cut, you have side 1, side 6 on one disc. You have side 2 and side 5 on the second, and the third is 3 and 4. Now, since I have 2 turntables, part of this album I can go seamless between one side and the other, because some of the songs are so long that they start, or rather end, on the next disc. So all but the 3 and 4 discs you can do like that. He performed 6 shows in 3 days. Man, this guy worked hard. Of course, he had the Collins brothers, including Bootsy, as part of his band in this, so you know it's fire. Good set of music. The introduction, Brother Rap, Ain't It Funky Now, Georgia on My Mind, beautiful rendition of that. Signed, Sealed, Delivered, It's a New Day, Sex Machine, a medley of Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, I Got You, I Feel Good, and I Got the Feeling, on and on and on. So it's just 3 discs of fire. And I believe this is still available from Sundazed, so go check it out. It's reasonably priced too, it really was. If you're familiar with Sundazed, you'll know that they do really good reissues. And this album, and whenever I put it on, it's like similar to Sam Cooke in that it lifts me up, energizes me. And I thank these guys for that. And I thank him and Sam Cooke and other people, Al Green, for that. It's really something special. Really something special. It really is uniquely American, if you feel me. And it's for the world, of course. So those are the albums I wanted to share with you today. And one more thing. This shirt was designed by my friend Trey Crim. He's on, what's the name of that site? Alright folks, I had a bit of a brain fart there, so I had to cut. But anyways, one last thing I wanted to shout out my friend Trey Crim, who designed this shirt. He's on threadless.com. I'll leave a link for that if you'd like to support him. Please support your artists. So he drew the primate skull, scanned it in, manipulated it digitally, and then what the shirt has to do with is the stoned ape theory. I recommend you research that because it's fascinating, very interesting. So hope you enjoyed this, and I'm going to talk with you all soon. Bye.